Have you ever trusted somebody only to discover later that they were the very person plotting your downfall? Have you ever been close to someone who smiled with you, laughed with you, maybe even prayed with you, only to later discover that behind that smile was envy, jealousy, and betrayal? It's hard, doesn't it? Betrayal never comes from strangers. It comes from those close to us. A stranger cannot betray you. Only a friend can. Only someone you love can. Only someone you let close enough to your heart can. And that is where the danger lies. Because when a snake is crawling on the ground, we recognize it. We stay away. We protect ourselves. But what happens when the snake learns to walk upright? When the snake dresses up like a man or a woman when it smiles, when it calls itself your friend? The Bible tells us in Genesis that when God caused the serpent, he said, "On your belly you will crawl." That was the sign of his nature. But in life today, we see serpents who are no longer crawling. They are walking upright, and they are not covered in scales or venomous fangs. They are dressed like friends, family, co-workers, even leaders. They eat at your table. They share your secrets. They say, "I'm with you," but in the shadows, they plan how to use those very secrets against you. These snakes are dangerous because they do not look like snakes. They look like friends. Have you ever told someone something in confidence and later found that information thrown back at you, twisted, exaggerated, and used as a weapon? Have you ever noticed how some people only check in when they want something from you, but when you really need them, they are nowhere to be found? That's because some people don't come to comfort you. They come to collect information. They are not listening to heal you. They are listening to expose you. And my friend, that is a snake walking upright. Look at Judas Iscariot. Judas did not come slithering. He did not hiss. He did not wear a warning label that said, "I am a betrayer." He walked upright. He was one of the 12 disciples. He was trusted with the money bag. He walked with Christ, ate with him, prayed with him, saw his miracles. He kissed him on the cheek. A kiss, a symbol of love, turned into the greatest symbol of betrayal. Think about it. A snake walking upright will always trade eternal value for temporary gain. Judas thought he was winning. He thought he had secured something valuable. But what did it lead to? Death, destruction. His name remembered only as the betrayer. That is the end of every snake that walks upright. Destruction. Let's go further. The Israelites, after all God had done for them, after splitting the Red Sea, after raining manna from heaven, after giving them water out of a rock, they turned around and made a golden calf. They betrayed their God. And here's the thing, They did not do it crawling or feeling ashamed. They danced upright, celebrating around the idol, pretending everything was fine. That is what betrayal looks like. Smiling on the outside, destruction brewing on the inside. But thank God, even in betrayal, there is mercy when we repent. God still forgave them when they cried out. That's the good news. No matter how far we've fallen, no matter how fake we may have been, God is always ready to forgive and restore us when we return to Him. Now think about Samson. His strength came from God. It wasn't just muscles, it was covenant. His hair was a symbol of his promise with God. But then came Delilah, and Delilah was not hissing like a snake in the garden. She was smiling. She was stroking his hair. She was whispering sweet words. She was pretending to love. And Samson, blinded by the act, gave his heart to a snake that walked upright. And what happened? His secret was exposed. His strength was gone. His eyes were gouged out, and he became a prisoner because he trusted the snake walking upright. Snakes that walk upright will always disguise themselves as love. That is how betrayal works. That is why it hurts so much, because you don't expect the one who says I love you to be the one handing you over to your enemies. And today, betrayal has become the order of the day. Being fake has become normal. Smiling when you are angry, pretending to care when you don't, lying to get ahead, selling out your friend because you want favor with somebody else. We live in a world where honesty is treated like weakness and fakeness is celebrated. But the Bible warns us. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 3 says, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them." And in Matthew chapter 23 verses 27, Christ himself said, "Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You are like whitewashed tombs, beautiful on the outside, but inside full of dead bones and unclean things." That is what fakeness is. Pretty on the outside, rotten on the inside. And maybe right now, you are dealing with a snake walking upright. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe you've been stabbed in the back. Maybe someone smiled in your face but caught you behind closed doors. You feel broken, angry. You feel like you cannot trust again. You are not alone. Christ, Moses, David, including Paul, were all betrayed. Every great man or woman of God faced betrayal. But betrayal is not the end. Betrayal is the setup for elevation. Judas betrayed Christ, but the cross brought salvation to the world. Joseph's brothers betrayed him, sold him into slavery, but it led to him becoming ruler in Egypt. What they meant for evil, God turned for good. So do not let betrayal define you. Do not let snakes make you bitter. Don't let them change your nature. Stay upright in integrity, because in the end, snakes always expose themselves. Masks always sleep. Pretenders always fall. Yes, a snake can walk upright for a season and smile for a season. A snake can even succeed for a season, but it cannot last, because God Himself will expose what is fake and establish what is true. So what must we do? 3 things. 1. Guard your heart. Don't let betrayal harden you. Don't stop loving. Don't stop trusting God. Just learn to place your trust wisely. 2. Ask God for discernment. Not everyone who claps for you is happy for you. Not everyone who listens to you cares for you. Some people only clap so they can get close enough to take what you have. Pray for wisdom to see beyond smiles. 3. Refuse to be fake yourself. Don't be a snake walking upright. Don't pretend to love when you don't. Don't pretend to be loyal when you are not. God sees the heart. He rewards integrity. Being fake may get you noticed quickly. It may get you the job. It may get you into the room. It can make people clap for a season, but it will not last, because when the mask falls, the destruction comes, and what you gained through being fake will slip right through your fingers. Joy may come to those who pretend, but it is short-lived. True joy, lasting peace, and eternal reward comes to those who walk in truth. Snakes may crawl, and snakes may pretend to walk upright, but you are called to walk upright in integrity. You are called to live in truth. You are called to stand firm in honesty, even when the world calls it weakness. Even when the world calls it weakness. So today I want to speak to your heart. Don't fear the snakes. Don't be shaken by betrayal. God sees and God knows. God will vindicate you. And if you have been fake, if you've worn a mask, take it off today. God doesn't bless masks. He blesses truth. Let us walk upright, not as snakes pretending, but as children of the living God, with clean hearts, with pure motives, with integrity guiding us, because snakes that walk upright may fool the world for a moment, but they will fall. But those who walk upright in truth will stand forever. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.